Welcome to this week's Earnings All-Stars videos. Earnings season's still rolling on, but we are nearing the end. So we're wrapping it up with what we always do, and that's with the retailers. And I have like a new environment here because I'm on the road. So a little bit of a mix-up for those of you who are maybe tired of just watching my same videos over and over from my same location. So this will be fun to wrap up earnings season, which has been much better than everyone expected. So that's an added bonus. But what do we have on tap for this week? Well, we have some of the hottest stocks of the week to show you today. And by hot, I do mean hot. So let's dive right in. The first one out of the gate is a retailer, and it's interesting. We're talking about the retailers being this hot, and it's Urban Outfitters. As you can see, it's busting out to new 5-year highs. That's impressive. Over the last year, it's up 70% in the last year. Remember, Urban Outfitters is not just Urban Outfitters. It's also Anthropologie and Free People. So it has some of these hot brands. Was it able to sell holiday at higher prices, at more full prices, or did it have to do the big promotions? This is what we're going to find out, but we kind of already know from some of the other retailers that it was a good holiday season, so I'm expecting the same from Urban Outfitters. It's put together 4 beats in a row, so we'll see if they can do it again and if this stock can propel even higher. It's not that expensive here, trading at about 12.8 times forward earnings. But the question is, how promotional will they have to get for this year, 2024? We're going to see. And then we're going to turn it over to another retailer. This one busting out also to new 52-week and 5-year highs. As you can see, the old favorite TJX companies, ticker TJX. It's got an excellent earnings surprise track record with that last miss just in 2022. So I'm liking this streak that they're having. 1 year, the stock is up 29%, so not quite as vertical as Urban Outfitters, but still impressive nevertheless. PE is a lot more expensive than Urban Outfitters at 24 times. Remember, TJX companies is TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and also Home Goods. Home goods is the area I'm most concerned about because we've had a slowdown in housing and even just fixing up the house. We all did that during the pandemic, and now we're not really doing it as much. So what will happen with home goods? That's what I'm going to tune in on TJX. And then we're going to switch it over to tech again, because tech isn't really done reporting, even though it feels like it with all the big mega caps mostly reporting, but not all, as we're going to have Salesforce this week, ticker CRM. And look at that chart. It is an earnings all-star with no misses in 5 years. Very impressive. And a really huge rally off those 2022 lows there and just surging higher, but not quite yet at that 5-year mark. That is going to be a key level, which maybe it'll hit this earnings season. We're going to have to see. Shares over the last year are up 80%. PE is at 30. So Salesforce, not as pricey as some of its tech giant peers, but we're going to see if it can bust out those shares. Then we are keeping on the tech angle, and we are going to look at Autodesk. This is another big capper. Not quite as bullish on the chart, but it finally is busting out of that narrow trading range. So that's bullish. 1 year up 33.4% at new 52-week highs. But as you can see, it's going to take a little bit of time to get back to those 2021 highs. But great earnings surprise track record, just that one miss back in 2019. So it didn't even miss during the start of the pandemic. That's also impressive. A PE of 32 on Autodesk. And then we're going to wrap it up with one of the long old-time favorites that went private, then came back, and now it's booming once again. Dell Technologies. Look at this chart, just the one miss in 2022. So it's put together this nice streak here of 7 beats in a row. And the shares have been on fire, up 117% over the last year, still cheap on a PE basis at 12.7, but Dell is a slow grower, so you have to start to wonder, how much are people going to be willing to pay for this earnings? We're going to find out this earnings season, but these shares are red hot. So as you can see, I'm bringing you all the hottest charts this week, but there's some others, and we're still rolling on with a few more companies still to report in the next couple of weeks. But I'm going to bring you a final video for those stocks, and so we can get that into your before your eyes so that we can wrap this up on this earnings season. So you can get all of our videos at Zacks.com/YouTube. Make sure you get them all because, we're still getting all these great earnings reports, and I'm going to be tweeting out more stock charts than just these. So be sure to follow me on Twitter, just at Tracy Reineck, and you'll get even more earnings info there. But be sure to get us somewhere, and I'll see you again this week with another episode of Earnings All Stars, where we're wrapping it up with the best of all the rest.